Good evening, gents. Chris here again. And tonight I'm going to be doing a review of the Simpson's Luxury Shaving Cream. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I should tell you that I won this in a contest. Now, that being said, I did win it in a contest in which they were giving away 6 of their new shaving creams, and they all had a unique scent. You know, like citrus and sandalwood and cafe latte, and they had this one called Vanilla Rose. And I even openly stated in the thread when I won, I said, you know, the Vanilla Rose sounds pretty bad. I've had rose scented cream before, especially Taylor World Bond Street, and I really didn't like it. So I let it be known that, hey, this one, not so much for me. So you could pretty much imagine which one I got. Okay, 1 in 6 shot. I finally win something once in my life, and I can't even keep it. I'm actually going to be sending this tub over to Tiff Pasarczyk from Razor Emporium because she's going to be trying this. Now, why Tiff? Because this says male grooming since 1919, and I don't think rose has been a popular scent on men since after 1919. So the scent for me really off-putting. It smells like a feminine product, and of course I used it tonight. Lathered it up just a little bit ago with my Simpson Duke 2 in Best Badger, and used that tonight and gave it a go. Now, I used my Icon slant. You might see a couple nicks on me. That is not Simpson's fault. It's kind of mine. I was trying to do a video showing you guys how to use this, and I almost bled out because I really nicked myself badly, and it was very bad, and I didn't want everyone to see the blood and gore that was going on in here. So the scent, very feminine, not for men, not one that I would recommend. So once we get past scent, which honestly to me is probably one of the most important parts of a shaving cream, because if I can't love the scent, the performance, the slickness, the latherability doesn't matter. Okay, I can't get past those things. So, but I did give it a try for the interest of anyone else who may want to know about it, and I'm sure that the things that I'm going to talk about, the characteristics of the Simpson Luxury Shaving Soap, extend throughout their entire line of fragrances. The latherability is very easy. Let me open this up here and show you guys. This is probably the softest soap that I have ever used, and like I said, I've used Taylor of Old Bond Street, I've used True Fit and Hill, and they have been soft, but not this soft. It's airy. It's almost like a Cool Whip kind of consistency. So very soft, so easy to load the bristles. It went very well there. Now, you know, I brought up True Fit and Hill and I brought up Tobbs, and the slickness and the performance to me comes pretty darn close. So definitely pick some of this up if you can. A different scent than vanilla and rose. I can't attest to the other ones. Part of the deal was if you won, you had to do a review of it. And I've seen people say, oh, you know, well, this product or this review is brought to you by, because they think that everyone who gets a product and wins it is going to say great things about it. This review is about to go a little bit downhill, and I'm going to warn you of that in advance. Because I've talked a little bit about the shaving soap. Now I'm going to tread into territory that makes me even a little bit uncomfortable. And I hope that what I'm about to say is going to be something that can be listened to and possibly addressed. And that is my thoughts about Simpson as a company. This Simpson Duke 2 is one that I purchased a while ago. It is my favorite brush. I will never get rid of this brush. The next brush I get, I hope, is a Simpson. And the brushes I get from here on out, if Simpson's around, I'm going to buy from them. Simpson is a very old company, probably one of the oldest to be making shaving brushes in the world. But my experience with Simpson as a company and their customer service has been rather poor. I don't know if this is a British customer service thing or if it happens to be with very high-end firms. I've dealt with 2 other firms that have royal patents over in England, and I have found that this to be across the board, so I'm not sure if it's cultural, and I'm not sure if it has to do with the fact that they hold this title and they are renowned for a product. One of the things that was kind of interesting is I bought the Simpson Chubby 2 synthetic brush, and I bought that with some very, very hard and earned money. And as a lot of you know, the crap hit the proverbial fan when everyone got them and they found that the measurements were different than the models that they sent out to testers. As soon as I saw this, I tried to contact Simpson many times to ask them, is this true? Is this a different brush than the one you sent out? And this even happened a lot in the forums. People asked questions of Simpson, and Simpson remained completely silent on this issue as to why they did that and what it is they were planning on doing about it. But the thing is I wanted to find out if my brush had been shipped yet, and I sent a couple emails and I received no response. I've also found this to be very true of the other high-end boutiques that I've dealt with over in England. And one of the things that was kind of interesting is when this soap was being sent to me, it didn't come for quite a while. At which point I let Mark know, hey, there's a problem. I haven't gotten it yet. I want you to know that I'm holding up my end of the deal. And he sent me a tracking number from Royal Mail, letting me know that it was stuck over at Chicago O'Hare and there was a customs issue. When I buy something from Maggards, I get an email immediately letting me know we are confirming your order. Within 24 hours, I get another email from them saying, your product is shipped, here is your tracking number. There's like 3 or 4 other emails that you get from Maggards in the process of getting something. That is customer service. That is how you deal with an American consumer. I'm not sure how it is over in Europe, but that's the way you deal with an American consumer. You communicate. So I got nothing from Simpson when I asked for tracking when it came to my synthetic brush. However, I ended up finding that tracking for Royal Mail is readily available. It's something that Simpson, a company that has been around for forever, should have at their fingertips and should be quite automated. So when it comes to communication, I'm not necessarily certain what's going on with Simpsons. If they just feel that they could take their customer base for granted because they're Simpson. And I find this to be true, like I said, with a couple other boutiques. So if this is some kind of cultural thing, I apologize, but I'm an American. I don't necessarily think that we have that different of a culture than we do as our brothers over across the pond. So again, my suggestion would be to Simpson is to do something to communicate better with your customers, especially your American ones who are getting products shipped to them from overseas. Get a better communications network. Communicate often and communicate concisely regarding the status of people's orders. Don't wait until they send you an email saying, I'm thinking about canceling my order before you respond to an email. It's my understanding that Simpson is actually getting a larger facility or is expanding their facility on the Isle of Man. I certainly hope that a couple desks will be reserved for customer service representatives who make it their full-time job to communicate with an American customer base. That's my honest suggestion to you guys. So don't let it be said that when someone sends you something nice, and Simpson did a wonderful thing sending this to me. I will not begrudge them that. And you know what? I will never say that Simpson makes a substandard product. I will say that it is far more than I could have ever expected when I got this brush. But there is another element to business past your product, and that is how you treat and how you handle customers. So that's been my experience with Simpson, and that's my experience with their luxury shaving cream. I would hope to get another one of their products, but here's the thing. I'm probably never going to ever order from Simpson directly ever again. I will probably do it with an American vendor who will send me the product and communicate with me in a much better fashion. And maybe that's what Simpson wants. Maybe Simpson would like to have people here in the United States handle that for them, and that's fine. But if that's the case, make it known somehow. Cover your bases. Don't just leave them unoccupied when customers come to you with a problem. Anyway, guys, that's my honest review of this product and of the product that is the customer service of Simpson shaving brushes. I hope you guys all have a good night, and I will see you again very soon. See ya.